Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the third time recording this because I said the wrong name when I was explaining things. So we'll go through this again. My twins are having a nap right now, so I thought I would get in a small video just to get things going. So then I'm just gonna pull up one person's doo -doo -doo -doo. There you go. So I've been busy. I haven't been on here since September. I've filmed floss tube videos, have not uploaded them. Either the last time I went to upload it, I deleted the footage. I've been interrupted. All this stuff. So quick life update. Everything's going pretty well. We've lost a couple family members. In the last couple of months that I've been away, I've started full coverage. I have actually got 13 full coverages, not on the go, but ready to go. But yeah, the twins are doing really well. They're 11 months. They'll be 11 months on the 14th of March, and they'll be 1 year old on April 14th, which is exciting. Which is also the day the Titanic sunk, which has been an obsession of mine since I was little. Which you'll see in future plans what that has to do with me and my friend Missy from Many Warm Stitching Memories. So I'm gonna get some fun stuff out of the way. I have bought lots of cross stitch stuff. I have an issue, I have an addiction, but it still happens. We're just gonna get into what I've been working on. I will do a whip parade. Probably I should stop starting things in July, which I'm not putting that down as a definite, but my husband wishes it was. I've kit up 3 Hades. Actually, correction. This is a Hade. This is Phantom, who Beth Ann, Twilight Stitcher, I believe. She's new to floss tube. Then there is Carla Crafty K, Lisa Stitching and Such, and Isabel, or Izzy, is Hade Addict, I believe. We are all stitching on it, and I have decided to be a smart person and restarted after I had 1,500 stitches in it because I didn't enjoy what was going on. Then I have Sunset by the Lake kitted up, and I've started it. It is by Artisy. It is a freebie. And this is what I got on it. I need to get 600 stitches in for a body of water. This has a little trickle of a lake in it, and that is for the stitching group Daily 30 by Cheryl McKinney. It is a closed group. They're not accepting new members. If you want to be in the know about what's going on with that group, I would suggest check out Cheryl's group. Cheryl's not group, her floss tube, to see what's going on with that. But yeah, it is a Bob, it isn't a Bob Ross painting, but if you know me, I'm obsessed with Bob Ross. So I wanted to do landscapes. So with starting this one, this was a freebie. This is Sunset by the Lake. There's also another freebie, is the Landscapes of Canada, which I'm doing. And then there's a couple other ones, but I would like to get 4 seasons and do that for full coverage. And because my husband goes curling every week, I get a couple hours by myself. So I'm going to take that time today to probably bobbinate a bunch of these colors so that I can figure out what colors I'm missing. My mom does a wonderful job at getting me floss. And the place where she goes, the Michaels that she goes to in Winnipeg, does not always have the floss. We have had a couple floss mix-ups, and that's fine. I don't go to the city very often, so my mom and dad bring me floss most of the time, and that's awesome. So the next one I'm working on is Victoria by Artisy, and if you know me, I'm obsessed with the royal family, particularly the English and Russian royal family. So this is the Queen Bee herself, Queen Victoria. And so I've had a page finish here. I almost have a complete page finish. This is a new page start, and this is a new page start. And the reason why I've jumped all over the place is because A, the confetti was getting crazy, and second of all, I'm in a group called Myth and Magic, and I am the clan leader of the Giants. Now, if you watch Slowback Farms, I'm that Megan. Laura is in my group, Missy's in my group, Kat's in my group, and then there's another lady named Claire, and we stitch for items, and you can get spleens, eyes of newt, pebbles, all different kinds of things, and villagers can help out by gifting the different clans items. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. We made top 3. There's still 2 teams going on right now. So if you are interested, the group is Myth and Magic, and it is such a fun thing to do. So yeah, I have gotten a lot done on this. This was a Valentine's Day gift from Kendall, my husband, and it's 9 colors. This looks insane, but it's 9 colors ranging from various colors, black to 3865, 318, 317, 414, 415, 413. There is 3799, and there's one more, or a couple more colors. But I'm not getting bored, and I'm using Pattern Keeper to do this. My goal, if you are in a Commonwealth country, is for Victoria Day in May of 2021 to have this fully done. And this is only 47? Or is this 50? No, this is 70, just over 70,000 stitches. Sunset by the Lake is 42,000 stitches. This is 70,000, give or take 200 stitches. This is by DLK Designs, and she's a Canadian maker. All of these needle minders that you see are from Stitching Button or Vicky Gable, who's also a floss tuber. Now, the piece that I've been working on the most, besides Queen Victoria, I'm going to take off the pattern. And I was working on Queen Victoria on 8x11. I am working on the Linens and Threads Mystery Sampler for 2018. So I did all of February's in February. I did most of this in February. And I left this open because, you know, counting mistakes are to happen. So then I can add. So I'm using 3765. One of the mistakes that we had over Christmas was that my mom, instead of buying 3865, got 3765. So I had like 10 to 11 skeins of that. So, and I love this color. And then I think the red color is 315. Then there is going to be a big, as you can see where my hands are, there's going to be what's it called, another one of these banners, but there's going to be a large section which will be in 550. 550. I need to stock up my floss for this because I need more when I go to the city. This is another Stitching Button, and I'm using a 28 needle. This is all DMC. This is another DLK Grime Guard, and I'm just using Loops and Threads fabric. So that's mostly been what I've been stitching on. I do have a little bit of haul. I have a lot more haul, but because of how things have been going, I haven't been keeping track. So one thing I ordered, oh, and believe me, the haul will get better, or not get better, but it'll get bigger due to the fact that I will be ordering a Lowry stand. I'm going to be kitting up a couple of full coverage projects and ordering from 123 Stitch, so stay tuned for that. So one thing that I've really wanted to do is I really like Pedal Pusher or Barbie's Fresh Picked series. She came out with the tulips, and being Dutch, I have to stitch it. But I really like these colors. I loved everything about it. I can hear one of the twins is awake, and I'm thinking it's Ridiculous Nicholas. And on top of that, I grabbed the floss pack. So you have 1 week's, and the rest are all Gentle Arts. And I am so excited to try these because I've never tried fancy floss. So I've done mostly to all DMC or whatever is cheapest at that point, and I wanted to try something different. So I'm going to do that on an oatmeal colored fabric. Now, here is one of my most exciting that I've been waiting for. So I ordered this back in November, and it's a long story short. I ordered this from Vicky Gable, Stitching Button. The person who had the fabric screwed her over, and so she had to find new fabric, and I love this fabric way more than the other fabric, and I'm so impressed. So if you are looking for custom bags or anything of that sort, I highly recommend. So if you know me, I'm obsessed with Stranger Things. Okay, it's a vinyl bag. Okay, look at this detail of the colors of the zipper pull. Okay, so it's like the Christmas lights, so which is an iconic thing for Stranger Things, which is how Will Byers gets a hold of his mother, Mrs. Byers, to tell her to run because the Demogorgons are coming. But then you turn it over. And look at all these characters. So you got like all the characters except my favorite character, Steve Harrington, because I love his character development. He goes from this like really big douche canoe, which is like, yeah, I don't particularly care for him, to like a person who wants to help them fight against and help them keep the kids safe. So on top of that, I got an accessory pouch. And because I've filmed this so many times, I have misplaced, no I haven't, I found my Ort bag, which has handmade clay buttons that Vicky has made herself. And if you don't know about an Ort bag, it's something that you can take while you're traveling, and we travel lots to go to the city, and it just sits on the table or on wherever you're stitching, and you can put all your orts in there, and then when you get home, you can empty them into your ort container, or however you store your orts, or if you don't store your orts. So on top of that, I got like 10 needle minders, which was exciting, and one of my favorite ones, I have 2 favorites. Actually, I like them all, but this one is one of my favorite ones. Don't Be a Salty Bee. And I have 2 cameo ones that I got. So this one's name is George because he's wearing a top hat. And like I said, I'm obsessed with the royals, and so he's named after King George. Yeah, King George. And this is Mary, so that'd be Queen Mary. Yeah, so that's exciting. She usually stays on Victoria or whatever period piece I'm working on. So I got a Frogger as well, which has a baseball on it, and I'll tell you the reason in a second. And then I got a needle fob. I called it that last time too. I got a scissor fob that has a baseball on it, and it's got red and black beads. So Steve Harrington has a baseball bat that he makes as a weapon with nails, and I was hoping Vicky had a baseball bat, but she didn't. So I thought that was the next best thing. So that's a matching set. And of course, you know, you gotta have your Stranger Things pens. You can't just, put regular pens. I got these last year. So we have one with 11 and a Demogorgon. And then we have 11 in her dress, it looks like. And she looks like she's used her power, so she's got a bloody nose. So I usually keep a seam ripper and a stylus. This is not a seam ripper. I have both seam rippers in here. Okay. This one is my grandmother's. And yes, the one that passed away. And then I usually keep a pair of scissors, which I have multiple pairs of scissors in there. But after all of that, I'm just going to take a drink quickly. Other than that, it hasn't been too much. I have started all the things thanks to my friends on Virtual Stitchers. And I continued to get through all of the challenge groups. And it's so much fun. I highly suggest entering or going into any challenge groups you can because it's so much fun. But I'm going to leave it there, and I will say toodaloo, and we will talk to you later. Bye!